Hello, Cancer. Welcome. I hope everyone is doing well. Today we are doing your January monthly reading. So let's get started with your oracles. This is the Sacred Woundings Oracles. Messages for Cancer for the month of January. The wound of the sacred leak. Energy drained by invisible wounds. This wound forms when unhealed pain quietly softens your life force. Old grief, hidden shame, or buried fear slowly spilling into the present. You may not know where the exhaustion comes from, only that you're always running on empty. It can leave you feeling porous, unseen, and desperate to reclaim what's slipping away. On the bottom is the wound of the boundless ache. All right, let's get the graffiti cards. We're going to get 3 of these. Messages for Cancer for the month of January. Have side hustle, taking initiative to fulfill passions or financial goals, carving out your own path, autonomy, reinvention. Manosphere, online communities that promote healthy masculinity but have become controversial for promoting misogyny, rigid gender roles, and adversarial views of women. That's interesting. And main character, stepping into your power, pressure and spotlight, seen and heard, you shape the narrative, you can't hide. The bottom is premonition, intuition waving a red flag or nudging you toward alignment, inner knowing before the storm. I just heard it's a man's world. What this seems to me like, which is interesting because Pisces had a work reading and now it seems like I'm getting another one. This is like someone that is in a masculine dominated situation. And this is like trying to I'm hearing stand out in a crowd. So what I feel like this would be a feminine, it's either a feminine energy trying to stand out in a masculine dominated situation, or this is could be a masculine that's trying to stand out amongst the masculines. This is about achievement where the odds are stacked against you. Okay. Let's get the love situations. We're going to get 3 of these for more context. Messages for Cancer for the month of January. Phone call, expression of interest, wanting to talk. Communication is key. Sacrifice for love, must give up something, painful decisions. And protection, don't want to hurt you, protecting connection, protective over you. The bottom is out in the cold, feeling rejected, isolation, loneliness, scarcity mindset. I'm hearing all kinds of things. I'm hearing odd man out. This could be odd woman out as well. It's like someone's trying to make their name in a situation where that's not easily done. So Let's go ahead and get started with the tarot. So we're going to start with the overall energy. Tell me about the overall energy for Cancer for the month of January. The Moon, Pisces energy, Six of Wands in reverse, and the Four of Cups. This is someone doesn't know if they'll be successful or not. This could also be someone doesn't know if they'll be successful in regards to an offer that may or may not be took. Uncertainty here. The Moon, Six of Wands in reverse, Four of Cups. I need to take the Ten of Wands. Is it upright? So that card fell. Ten of Wands, Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Odds are stacked against someone here. And someone's not sure if they'll be successful. Ten of Wands, Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Burdens in regards to moving forward or successful movement forward. Page of Swords in reverse. Ten of Cups. What this looks like is someone is waiting to hear a response about something. They want things to go their way, but they feel like the odds are stacked against them. This feels like a work situation. It may change, but that's what this feels like at this point. This feels like someone who has experience in something that this would be like, I'm just trying to find an example, like a woman being a welder, or like the scenario doesn't necessarily like the expectation that other people would have would be like, oh, this person isn't capable. But what I'm seeing here is someone is capable. The odds are stacked against them because other people don't think they're capable. It's like I keep hearing trying to fit, what is it? A square peg in a round hole, something like that. Tell me about the overall energy for Cancer for the month of January. Distant horizons, this is illusions or dreams. So there's uncertainty here about successful movement forward. Someone's feeling burdened because they don't know something yet. Heart, that's a relationship. And the scythe, cutting something or someone out. See, someone doesn't know whether an offer will be took. It's like being hopeful but not someone's expecting to be shut down here, but they're hopeful that they won't be. What is the heart? Tell me about the heart for Cancer. Community, the people around you. This is putting in a good word. I don't know. Whatever someone has experience in here, it's not like the norm. Like, I feel like when outside people see what this person does, it's like, how are they capable of doing that? To me, it feels like a masculine dominated experience in something that's masculine dominated, but a feminine that does it. Or it could be the opposite. It could be a feminine dominated situation where there's a masculine. Just take out resonates. To me, though, it seems like from the outside looking in, this seems odd somehow. Um, and that is why the odds are stacked against the person who's dealing with this, is because people, um, it's like that people don't have faith that this person is capable, when in reality, this person may have more experience than any of the others. But there's an uncertainty. This seems like someone's trying to get a job in something that they have experience in, but it's not the norm. And that um, makes people have assumptions. And that's the roadblock here. Tell me about the first half of January for Cancer. Nope, nope, nope. High Priestess in reverse. Pisces energy. The Hermit in reverse. Virgo energy. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Let me just make sure. Am I on the right path with this? This is a different reading. High Priestess in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I keep hearing the odds are stacked against whoever's dealing with this. Keep hearing it. Nine of Wands in reverse, Strength in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse. There's this indication. This feels to me like a masculine dominated situation, because this is indicating to me like someone is weak. Someone isn't using their intuition in regards to giving up. They can't do this on their own. They're weak. Strength in reverse. This isn't going to go well. It's not going to be successful. There's a lot of doubt here is the problem. And I feel like if these surrounding people just gave this person a chance, they would see that they're just as capable as anyone else. But there's a lot of stigma here. It's hard to believe that in this day and time that this something like this would still go on, but I'm sure it does. Knight of Wands in reverse, Strength in reverse, Six of Wands in reverse, King of Pentacles, Three Cups in reverse, Knight of Wands. See, this is once again being worried about not being successful, things not going in your favor. So this is whoever's dealing with this. Is this a work situation? Tell me about the first half of January for Cancer. Thoughts. This is showing that someone is thinking that someone is incapable. Key, getting answers. And wealthy man. Masculine energy can be husband, father energy. Even if this isn't a work situation, there is someone here who is doubting someone's capabilities. And it's like I said, it's like a someone doesn't feel like the other has the qualities it requires to do whatever that this is. Tell me about the second half of January for Cancer. Knight of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Chariot, that's Cancer energy. And the Five of Wands, competition, jealousy. There's that King of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. The Chariot, Five of Wands. This can also be like competing for a position. Death in reverse. The Sun in reverse. See, it's like you can't compete. Not seeing things clearly. Death in reverse. The Sun in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. To me, what this feels like is someone saying a lot of things that they know nothing about. Like whoever this is that's um, doubting the other, it's like they haven't seen what the other is capable of. They're just all doubting this person before a chance is even given. Yeah, see, Judgment. Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's a lack of clarity here. To me, someone is shooting someone down before they even give them the opportunity to show them what they're capable of. And it seems like there's something underneath the surface about this. It's like they don't want to see what the other is capable of. There's some sort of this is discrimination, is what I'm starting to see here. Is someone is discriminating, they're not saying it, but they're discriminating against someone else. They're making assumptions, they're making judgments before they know the situation. And because this is saying here, you're not seeing what I'm capable of. You're Someone here is shooting the situation down before it even has a chance to get off the ground. So this is definitely some kind of discrimination. It feels more to me about gender roles. It feels more to me like this is masculine versus feminine, feminine versus masculine, however you want to, however it resonates for you. But tell me about the second half of January for Cancer. The letter, that's text or emails. It can be a signed document. All I'm getting from this is someone judging someone else, saying things that aren't true because they feel like someone isn't capable. Privileged lady. Okay. See, this is doing well. This is like the Nine of Pentacles, doing well on your own, better off on your own, independence or freedom. And this is talking about you don't have clarity on what I'm capable of. And this is saying with a privileged lady, I'm very capable. Courtship. So courtship, if this is a work situation, this is about a partnership. See, there's some sort of competition here. I feel like this has to do with like this. What this feels like to me is a bunch of men in their ego. Um, there's competition. It seems like there's a job position here that someone's after, and it's like someone's thinking, well, it'll be an embarrassment for me for this person to get this job when I'm going after it as well. This isn't about someone's capabilities. This is about how things look. It's discrimination. And see, it's like the one dealing with this feels stuck because it's like, what are you going to do? Okay, let's go to the outcome. Tell you about the outcome for Cancer for the month of January. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, so this is saying that someone expected this. The Lovers in reverse, this is using logic over emotion. It's like someone knew they wouldn't be supported. What this feels like to me is someone is going to be shot down. I don't, it's not really saying there's success here. Um, and I feel like that was someone's expectation. I feel like someone was expecting to not be supported. Queen of Cups, the Lovers in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse. I feel the need to say that even if this situation was not as an oh my goodness, even if this situation was not a success, don't give up on trying. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Lovers. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Lovers. Whoever was going after this expected this to happen. Yep. Five of Pentacles, King of Wands. This is something about a male dominated world. Trying to navigate in a male dominated world, which is not, I mean, yeah, through time we've come leaps and bounds, but it just still happens. This still goes on. Feeling left out in the cold. Using yeah, see this king of wands, very masculine top energy. Things aren't going, yeah, using logic that things aren't going to go in your favor. Yeah, see an imbalance. See making a choice, but someone making a choice to not support the one who's dealing with this has created an imbalance. It's an imbalance. It's saying things aren't equal here. Tell me about the outcome for Cancer. The compass, the direction you're going in. Yeah, being left out in the cold. This is luck. The clover's luck and serendipity. So it could be saying this situation was not the situation for you, but I feel like it was worth it to have the experience. I also feel like I need to say, don't give up. Don't let this be the only shot you take. It doesn't mean that whatever it is you're going after, it doesn't mean that you won't find this somewhere else. Bouquet, this is about a gift or giving or receiving. It's more about the lack of it because it's saying there's an imbalance here, a lack of equal give and take. I do feel like it's looking good for um, this moving forward in the future. I feel like if there's an opportunity to attempt this again, take it. Maybe not necessarily with this particular situation, but just saying, don't give up. Don't be afraid to chase your dreams. This feels to me like someone who enjoys what they do or has worked hard. This feels to me like a side hustle. Like this is something that someone has done like on the side, has learned. I feel like whoever's dealing with this is more experienced than the people who actually do it, but they haven't been given a chance. I don't know what this thing is though. So tell me about the advice for Cancer. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like this is saying just because you don't have the opportunity now doesn't, even though you received a message of bad news, doesn't mean that you won't find it down the road. This is learning something. This is continue working on your skills. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands in reverse. Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Commit to learning. It's definitely saying don't let this one time hold you back. Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Three of Pentacles in reverse. It's saying I'm hearing hone your craft. Empress in reverse, Ten of Pentacles, High Priestess. If this is something you can do independently, that could also be an idea here. If this is something you could make a business out of yourself, that could be an idea here. Don't let other people get you down. You know what you're capable of. I'm telling you, this is super specific, but usually when the readings sound off to me, usually they're the ones that resonate. This feels to me like a feminine energy who is doing something that is dominated by the masculine. And there's doubt because of just because someone's gender, like other people think this person is incapable, when in fact I think this person may be better than most at what they do. So tell me about the advice for Cancer. Yeah, despair. Saying don't doubt your abilities. Don't let this situation bring you down. The Fox, being sneaky or clever. I'm serious. I think this could be a situation. If whatever you do is something you could do independently, like be an entrepreneur, that may be the direction to go in this situation. Then bad health. You have literal bad health. This is also addictions, depression. It can be sex. I feel like this is saying with this despair and bad health, don't let this get you down. Don't let other people's opinions or beliefs bring you down, or or slow you down or stop you from what it is you're wanting to do. Main character, stepping into your power, pressure and spotlight, seen and heard. You shape the narrative. You can't hide. Stand in the spotlight. Show those people who doubted you what you're capable of. Okay, let's get the closing messages. Closing messages for Cancer. I guess that's the one. Says, today I show up for myself. I'm grabbing the reins today, steering with purpose and squeezing every drop from each moment. I'm in charge of my actions and I'm charting the course. On the bottom is, I will crush my doubts and fears. Doubts and fears have no place in my life. Today I choose to banish them and make space only for confidence and proactive action. Yes. Yeah, allow for the people who make you feel like you can't, give that a fire under your ass to push you forward, to show them that you can. You without a doubt can. All right, Spirit Animal Oracle messages for Cancer for the month of January. You have Swan Spirit, time for a deep dive. And on the bottom is Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. So let's see what Swan Spirit says. Number 60. Says, with their graceful long necks, swans are able to reach into the depths. When Swan Spirit arrives, you are called to take a deep dive beyond what is easily available on the surface. You may think you know what is best for you now, but take the plunge into the depths of your awareness, for there is knowledge you are not aware of and great treasures to discover. Deeper understanding awaits you, and a perspective that comes from greater self knowledge is what you need right now to better understand a situation or relationship. As you come to know yourself more intimately, so too will you come to better know others. So, Swan Spirit asks you to go beyond the surface of what is happening between you and others and resist the temptation to judge by superficial appearances. No, there is much deeper potential for loving connections, forgiveness, and mutual understanding. Choose to dive deep into your why, asking the deeper questions of yourself, and you are led by the grace of Swan Spirit. All right, Cancer, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated, please hit the like button, subscribe if you like, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.